Good morning, America. How are ya? It's Monday morning, and we at Monday morning do show and tell. Hi, I'm Denny Jelsma, and I'm at the world famous Jacksonville Terminal Railroad Museum, where running trains is an absolute pleasure. We have a very exciting show and tell that's coming up, but show and tell is always brought to you by Jelsma Graphics, the people that make all the embroidered railroad clothing. Go to jelsma.com, that's Jelsma.com, for all your railroad embroidered hats, shirts, like club shirts like I have on. So go to jelsma.com. And with that all being said, show and tell starts right now.
Go ahead. Hi guys, this is Richard from the Jacksonville Terminal Railroad Museum. Today we are not talking about passenger trains exclusively. We're talking about something a little bit unusual. We got a caboose here. Number 0804 by the currently called Atlantic Coastline. But originally, these cars ran on Charleston and Western Carolina. This book by Mr. Langley here. Did a small history here. Anyway, these cars were originally coach baggage or baggage coach, whatever you want to call it. They were originally made as wooden combines, wooden baggage coach, wooden combines. Cars 30 through 37 were the original ones. They were built as far back as 1893 to 1922, various different times. A company called Jackson Sharp built cars 38 and 39, and then another unknown builder built car 40. It may have been the first, same as the first unknown builder, we don't know. And it was the only steel version in 1922. As built, they all had truss rods, clerestory roofs, nice windows according to the pictures, and an open or enclosed vestibule at the coach end. The other end, like this end here, remained blind. The Charleston and Western Carolina was a southeast railroad that ran from down here, Port Royal, South Carolina, on the Atlantic Ocean, westward to Augusta, then to McCormick, where a branch went northwest to Anderson. From McCormick, the road turned north to Lawrence, where another branch went northwest to Greenville, and from Lawrence, the road ran north to Spartanburg. By the way, Port Royal was a small port town on the Atlantic Ocean, located between Savannah, Georgia, and Charleston, South Carolina. To many a Marine recruit, it was the gateway to Paris Island, a much loved place, I'm sure. Anyway, change the pages here. Sometime before 1953, the CNWC, or somebody, rebuilt these cars, numbers 30 and 33, or 30 through 33, for mixed train service. This is according to Mr. Langley here. They removed the clerestory roof, the nice windows, and any enclosed vestibules. We have two pictures of a converted car behind a GP7 at Lawrence, South Carolina in August 1953, so the conversions happened sometime before then. These cars remained on the CNC right-of-way, serving out their lives even after Atlantic Coastline took over the railroad. And well, I mean, they were under Atlantic Coastline control for a while, but in their own purple and cream colors, which Charleston, Western Carolina has the logo. As of 11:59, December 31st, 1959, the Charleston Western Carolina Railway was merged into Atlantic Coastline Railway. As part of that transaction, let's see, there's more pictures here. Cars 30, 31, and 32, like right here, became Atlantic Coastline 0800, 081, and 0802. As far as this history tells, there was no 0804, but who knows really. This car here, car 0804, was built by Mike Stamey, the owner of Southeast Models, and I own it. Nobody's going to buy it either. He's the one who applied the 0804 decal. This was before he became a professional model builder and started selling things on Facebook. He was just learning how to do this stuff way back in the day, about 20 years ago. And he still does a magnificent job on building these scratch-built cars. So that's the way it is at Jacksonville Terminal Railroad Club. Bye. Go ahead.
Thank you, Richard. That was very exciting about that scratch-built car by Mikey. You know, Mikey does a lot of scratch-built building for our club here, and we really appreciate it. We want to thank all the listeners that watch us every week. 2 weeks ago, we hit 15,500 views on Facebook. Last week was almost 11,000, and we thank you. One of the things that we want to change is the time for signing autographs. Guys are going to make it more convenient, and they will sign autographs on Friday from 12 noon until 1 o'clock. And so they'll sign their glossy forms. And with all that being said, that's the way it is at the world famous Jacksonville Terminal Railroad Museum, where the sun always shines and running trains is always a pleasure.